Alright, what's going on, folks? I want to talk about probably one of the most effed up stories I've seen. And I kind of mentioned this in my previous videos. I don't think I actually went into detail about how much of an impact this made on not just my life, but everyone around us. Like, guys, um, this was like 2 weeks ago. You know, me and Supawadi, we're chilling in our bar and shit. You know, we had a couple customers we're kicking it with and whatnot. Everything's all hunky dory. Well, down the hallway, which our bar is amongst a multitude of highways, if you will. These two guys come like walking down, arm like over this, like basically this chick, like two guys are walking this chick, like having to like arm around, like on the shoulder, like walk this chick down. So they're walking this chick down, and she's obviously like effed up out of her mind, gone. So me and our neighbor, we kick in high gear, like, you know, let's lay her down and, you know, find a place for her to sleep. You know, no big deal. We just think, oh, it's just one, no, you know, just chick shows up, she's drunk, shit happens, you know. So we pulled up a bench and we laid this chick down on this bench at a table, and all is hunky dory. Well, the two guys that brought her down, they dropped her off and they go to leave, and I said, hey, where you go? You know, like, you guys brought her here, like, where you go? And they're like, well, I don't even know this chick. You know, I don't even know this chick. And we're like, fuck, dude, like, really? And he's like, dude, we just, like, this chick can't even fucking walk. So, you know, they basically like helped her to a place to lay down. So we're like, okay, fine, whatever, no big deal. So we got this chick laid down. Within like a couple minutes, this little girl walks up, and this chick was like, I say this girl was like 5, 6, 7 years old, young. And she just walks up randomly and sits at the table, like, because we laid her down at a bench, like, with, you know, with a table, like a bench, a table and another bench, and mom's just passed out on this bench, and this little girl walks up and just sits on the other side of this table, and is just staring at her mom, and she just bawls out like crying. And at this point, we're like pissed off. Like, I say we, me, our, you know, our neighbor bar, you know, not just the bars, but, you know, because we all know each other. And this little girl sits there, and she's just sitting there crying, and we're sitting there like, what the fuck? There's this little girl crying. Mom's passed out drunk on this bench. What the fuck do we do? Like, no one's just gonna leave this. No one's gonna leave this. Not here. You know, no one's just gonna leave this situation. Well, I got smacked with a cue ball right after. Like, seriously, like, we're starting to talk this stuff, and like within 5 minutes, I go back and I sit at the bar, our bar, and I'm sitting at the table out in the main hall, near where his wife is passed out and the girl is crying. And I got smacked with a cue ball, and it was knocked over from a damn pool table, like across the way. And the dude comes over and is like, I'm sorry. And he comes over and he's like all like groveling, you know, not gay or nothing, but like groveling. He was wasted. You know, he comes over to our bar and he's like, I'll buy all you shots and all this shit and that. And I tell Supawadi, that's dude's husband, you know, the girl that was passed out. So I was starting to put the pieces together. And she's like, no, you know, he buy this and buy that. I was like, I don't fucking want it. And within like a minute, like I would say 30 seconds of me saying that, this big ass dude, this big ass teenager, I would say the biggest teenager, like that reminds me of my son, walks over and just like, as I said, this dude was at our bar at this point. This big dude, teenager, walks up and just like puts the dude in the chokehold and pins him up against the bar. We had to pull him back. Pins him up against the bar. We had to pull him back. I pulled him back and I was like, hey, let's talk. Let's keep it cool. I don't want no bullshit. I don't want nobody want no drama here. Not in Thailand. Let's talk. I take the dude aside. It turned out to be the guy's stepson, older stepson, if you will. This dude was probably 16, 17 on a trip. And that was his sister that was crying. And that was his mom who was passed out on the bench. And that was his dad who was trying to purchase shots at our bar. So, really hard to explain. I wound up talking the kid down. I was like, look, dude, look, like, let's just, like, keep it cool. Let's just, listen, let's just, like, keep it, like, give them what they fucking want. Get the fuck in the taxi. But basically, after everything was all said and done, mom passed out, son putting dad in chokehold, daughter crying, left alone, mom drunk, passed out, dad drunk, buying shots. It turned out to be that the teenage son was the most responsible one in the group. And it was all about, like, let's just get your ass in the damn Uber, like, or in the Grab. We use Grab here. Grab. Let's just get you in the Grab. Get your ass home. But this was absolutely crazy. Now I even mentioned this in a video like a few videos back, where I wound up running into them a couple days later, and they got up and left because of I would say their shame. Seriously, the shame. The daughter looked at us and waved, and she knew exactly who we was. And the parents just got up and fucking left at a random separate restaurant, 2 kilos, 1 kilo, 2 kilos away. Like, it's crazy at how random things are. So, with that being said, like, understand this is how things work here. Don't be these types of people, man, for real. Don't be these types of people. Don't come here and be these types of people. Don't come here, let your kids sit there and cry over how drunk mom and dad are, looking for where the fuck mom and dad are, letting your teenage son coming up, putting you in a chokehold up against our bar. Like, what's up? What time is it? Like, the son was ready to kill dad. Like, this dude was mad as hell. Like, I'm telling you, the son was big too. He was no, like, pushover. This son was a football player. You know what I'm saying? So, crazy as fuck. I love y'all, and I'm out.